Alright, hello friends, this is Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and I'm jumping right into it. We're gonna be back at the Incursion event, Incursion race. It's not really a race at this point. It's not been a race for quite a long time because I haven't been playing that much, been a little busy. But I am back and we're about to get into maps. We're level 71 on Hacking Extra Arrows, our Reign of Arrows Trapper and Solo Self-Found here. Just getting into the end game. I believe last time we picked up all of the passives. You can check it by pressing or typing /passives, and it looks like we got everything except from the deal with the bandits, which is fine because we used we helped one of the bandits. All right, and that should pretty much cover that. Oh, I've been playing some Diablo, so let's toss some of these in here. At this point, chances of me making another character are pretty low, so it might be kind of useless to store any leveling items in here, but yeah. I'm gonna look at my gear, see if there's anything we can really... Well, that's not too bad. It's not great either. First of all, it's a minimum cold and lightning resist roll. Do we have max cold and lightning resist? Nah, we don't. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a blessed orb on this thing. Yeah, there you go, 3 more of each. That's something, and yeah, looks like we have 25 orbs of fusing, 155 jeweler's orbs. I'm gonna wait until we get something maybe a little bit more useful to go, but I think we're ready to start. We did our first tier 1 map last time. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, can I expand? No. Alright, well, we're gonna do the missions and then kick one of them. You lose your experience, but if we get them to level 5, we won't lose a lot of experience that way. So that's gonna be the plan, is we're gonna get Haku to level 5 here, and then we're gonna toss him out. I haven't played PoE in a bit, so I've been playing Diablo 2 Median XL a little bit, but that's about the only action RPG played in quite a while. Okay, good. The Karui Spirit here. Head out. This is our Diamond Flask. Yeah. We're a little bit... We need to work on our resistances, but other than that, we're not too bad. We got pretty low life, too, for this... the beginning of the end game, but we'll work all of that out. There you go, got him to level 5. We'll go ahead and boot Haku after we check to see what he has. Brutality, less duration, vitality, and nope. And nope. Alright, so, oh, we can upgrade to a medium hideout. Never mind, now we don't have to. I forgot that you do that at 5 and not 6. Well, may as well do Elrion real quick, and then we'll go ahead and invite Zana to our hideout so that we can start getting, so we don't have to run to the... We don't have to run off every time we do a mission. So without any... Oh, we do about 1.7k damage per trap without any of our buffs up, or without any of our charges up. Once we get our power charges and everything going, it's a little bit better. About 2.2k per. So, yeah. Still not that high in damage, but we'll scale up. We're still using an Infractum, which is like a level 58 bow. It's a pretty decent level 58 bow, but I'm sure we can probably find something better than it fairly quickly. At least I hope so. If not, we'll really attempt to craft something better. Alright. Get Elrion to level 5 as well. Go invite Zana to the hideout. Templar Laboratory. Zana will hang out here. And invite to hideout. There you go. And Probably, I think you can have 4 in your hideout at this point, but that's okay. We're gonna put this over here. Move our stash over by it. We're gonna move Zana over here so that she's kind of close so we can sell to her. Not that we're looking to really like speed through here anyway, but yeah, let's get on to mapping. Let's we've got a nice little starter pool here. Check this out. Oh boy, that's actually okay. Man. We lose out some life, we lose out on some resistances. Yeah, still, it's not good enough. Not quite good enough. It's great for a level 24 belt. Boy, that would have been fantastic for leveling, but... Go ahead and sell these. We'll get everything sorted. And we may as well run... Oh, this is a marshes. What did we do first? We completed graveyard. I'm just going to do all of them in order. So we're going to go... We did graveyard. Next we're going to... I'm just going to do beach. And for the white maps, all you have to do in order to have them completed on your atlas is have them blue. So we're just going to run these blue for now. And yeah, we'll... move up like that. Especially, we don't want to have too much as far as difficulty to begin with, since we don't have max resistances. There's Brodero. Go ahead and get these cleared out and see what Brodero has for us. Physical attack damage and 20 jewelers for 29 Parandus coins. You got it. That's a good deal. Like those currency deals, lightning workshop, or we're probably gonna go for the item yield. It's 5% quantity for the temple, which is pretty reasonable. I'm actually, oh boy, yep, I'm really afraid of this of the incursions at this point. I think I even opted to skip them last time. Boy. This might be a bad idea.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Behind Eyes Gaming.
Hey, thanks for subscribing, Brianly. Brianly Davies. Or Davis. Alright, well, let's see if we can actually beat the boss here. With our diamond flask, we should do enough damage, I hope. I think we got it, yeah. Alright, so we managed to do some stuff here. Clear as many out as we can real quick. Yeah. So, maybe we should be avoiding the incursions, even on the tier 1. But we're looking for... Oh, Shagreen boots. Probably... Yeah, well... If we get something really good, we can hold on to it and then later use it. Alrighty. So we're definitely looking for a better bow. Yeah, we're looking for better lots of stuff. Invasion bosses are going to be tricky when we don't have max resistances, but just kite around and try to dodge stuff. Right now we're playing a little bit of the bullet hell. Try not to get hit. Some AoE from the desert map. Another invader. Luckily, we've got good damage. That's what we've got going for us. Got good damage, we got good AoE. We don't have to aim a lot, we're pretty mobile. So that's gonna get us through here. And we get some Parandus coins back. I don't know why I activated my diamond flash just there, but silly. Alright, cold resist. is my lowest, 47. The boss here is cold. We have to beat it in order to get through. We're just gonna try to be really careful. Really, really careful. Alright, well, I don't remember what we were going towards next. Looks like we're heading down here to get some thick skin and then probably onto King of the Hill, I would imagine. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw my 3 flamethrower traps and then just move. Alright. And that's pretty much how you do that. Just don't get hit. I think I got hit anyway. I ended up frozen, but I didn't die. So, tier 1 maps, not a lot of damage. We're gonna pick up the Assassin's Garb. A nice little Parandus clear here. Oh, well, that hurt. Another Parandus. Just toss some coins over that way, and we pretty much made back what we traded in for those 20 jeweler orbs, so... currency is usually pretty good, especially in solo southbound. Jeweler's orbs are basically gold. Since we're going to need to spend a whole lot of them to 6-socket and then hopefully eventually 6-link something. As soon as we get something worth 6-linking, it'd either have to be a really good rare or a nice unique one for our build. Like a Tinker skin or something. Certainly not that. It's not very good either, and that is awful. Okay. So, we have a desert. So we've got another tier 2 map, but we're going to do all the tier 1 maps first. So, we've done Graveyard and Beach currently, I believe. Yes. So now we will do a dungeon. And we could do the unidentified one. I'm not really, I haven't thought about... Okay, this one's easy enough. So endurance charges and increased monster variety. And we're just gonna do all the maps in order, and then I don't know if we'll go straight on to tier 2. Maybe, I think we probably will. Beano's, Beano's is pretty good, but not necessarily for us. It's a pretty cool item. Actually, I'm pretty sure Poison's in a bad place, but I saw that there's a new Poison support coming out called Expunge, which looks pretty great. So it basically makes it so all the poison damage you have stacked up they take a certain amount of it all at once, type thing. So say you have like 100 poison stacks on the enemy because you're attacking a million times a second, and you know, normally it would take a very long time for all that poison to actually go through. It would take like 5 minutes, but you can make it so that about a third of it comes down all at once. So you're basically doing like multiple minutes in some cases of poison damage. Some people did the math, and with the Assassin Ascendancy, it's possible to do like in between 10 and 40 minutes worth of damage all at once after like 8 seconds of attacking. I don't know how true that is. I haven't done the math myself. That's just what I've heard. Get some exile action. Oh yeah, and exile even had a ghost in it. Boy. Hang on. Let's go ahead and hide user in this channel. Somebody just tried to type something that was not appropriate. Did you see the... Oh, how'd you see it? I thought it... Oh, yeah. Well, rip Cool Depot. You're free to try again if you have any more accounts. You can come back, and I'll ban those too. Oh boy. The kiddos are in force here. Coming to try to spam. Yeah. Yeah, that's something you would see in general chat, let's be honest. That's why I have chat hidden while I'm streaming. Don't get me wrong, I find things like that extremely hilarious, but, you know, I'm streaming. I don't want to... When people watch the replay, I don't want them to see that kind of stuff. I don't want some kid to come in here and see that, and then that's on my channel. Because I believe this is not an age-gated channel. I don't think I set it up to be age-gated. So, try to keep it, you know, relatively safe for work at least. Alright. Looking for some bows to craft, but so far no good. I didn't even pay too close attention to that. Man, the dungeons got really nice density, but really bad layout. I think that was the balance that GGG is going for. The ones with the kind of non-linear, kind of problematic layouts are usually a lot more dense nowadays. Man. Ooh. Just absolutely spam with traps here. Get a good amount of healing going when we have a bunch of those traps triggering at once. Easy peasy. Get out of that. Get out of the ground effects. Surprisingly, for how little health we have and how bad our resistances are, we're doing okay. Our regen is keeping us good in these tier 1 maps. Now, once we get up to higher tier maps, it's probably going to be an issue, so we should probably work on our gear a little bit more, but obviously. Got a sty in my left eye, it's very distracting. I haven't had a sty in a really long time. I think I got it at the pool party this weekend, but not entirely sure. Could have been from anything. I don't remember most of the party, so let's be honest. It was it's pretty fun for the first, you know, hour or so I can remember. Maybe a couple hours, I don't really know. I'm not good with time as it is. You bring alcohol into the mix and I'm less good with time even. Alright. And let me, oh, here's the boss room up here. Walked right past it. Alright, well, first things first. And we'll see if we can slam some damage down on this guy. There we go, got him. Got him! And we still have a lot of monsters because I am not very good at running this particular map. And ran right past the little offshoot in the beginning, so plus we have less room. Man. So much cold damage, so little cold resist. So we may as well head down this way. Check it out. Ow. That hurt. That was the damage. Man, the blind really does help though. We have basically no survivability, but the blind is making it so as long as we just kind of pop up right next to him, more or less okay. If they can't one-shot us, we're probably not going to die. Well, it's vegan, but it's a cave vegan. I don't really like going down there. Some blue mobs in here. I was just gonna leave, but would have missed out on a lot of experience and a map. Speaking of lookout, I believe that's our last one. Yeah, I'm just gonna head back. I think that's... oh. Throw these in here. And leave. Alright. Oh, let's see what we got. We got... that's not so good for us. Life. Minion. Nah. Nope. Damage over time. Nope. Not so good. Nope. And the magnate. Oh, toss the magnate in with the other stuff we'll probably never use, and instead of selling it for elk shards like we probably should. Yeah. 87 life is a lot, but the rest of it is like the lowest tier rolls of everything else, so go ahead, and the last one we have is Lookout, which we have in our inventory. So go ahead and pop one of these on here, monster variety, and Bloodlines, perfect. And divination cards. Okay. And this is a nice and simple layout, fairly straightforward for the most part. So our plan for the most part is to move inwards until we get into about tier 5 maps. Oops. Once we get to about tier 5 maps, we need to make sure that we're max resistances and we have good life. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. Moving on to yellow tier maps with our current life and resist would be a very bad idea. In fact, we're a little questionable even to... we should... some would argue that we should be just farming blood aqueducts. That's not the way I like to do it. We have a lot of dodge, a lot of evasion, and a lot of blind. Nice synergies there. Looks like we have Beyond in this particular one, but our pack size is pretty low, so we're probably not going to run into too many Beyond mobs here, but... Alright, and it is... I'm probably going to have to backtrack to get to those, so I'm not going to bother. Not going to bother going back to the beginning of the map just to get my tourist stuff done. There you go. That'll give us some Beyond action. Got an invasion boss. Not an invasion boss. Yes, that's right. Alright, looks like in these little alleyways, yeah, maybe we should be doing lookouts. The Beyond is a good experience, good extra loot. So we can be looking for that. I think that it's going to be the same every time, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be Beyond in every one we do here. And that's basically like, you know, an extra yellow and then like 3 extra blues not every pack by any means, but like every few packs for sure. At least 3 or 4 sets of those. Like right now we're probably going to get at least one Beyond. See? That's good experience. That's good. Plus, oh boy, yeah, we should skip the incursions for a bit. I think. They're super sketchy. They're way harder than the rest of the map for sure. Do we have any chaos resistance? None. Absolutely none. We do have spell dodge though. Oh, Perandus. I didn't even know there was any Perandus on this map. We must have missed it. Yeah, Perandus plus Bloodlines. Yeah, we're running Lookout. Ooh, man. This is gonna be our deal. No, as long as we can at least. There were 2 Perandus boxes right on top of each other there. That's interesting. Never seen that before. Cool. Cool. Alright, so the boss of this one, it's kind of just like a couple of waves of mobs. What I like to do, since everything kind of spawns, is just throw a bunch of traps down in the middle, and then they'll all kind of converge onto your traps. Unfortunately, our damage isn't that good at the moment, so a little bit of a slow kill, but we'll get there. Like I said, we're still with our Infractum. We have some awkward equipment for sure. But that's our lookout. You know what? God, the Elva is such good loot that I can't really justify, especially with the Beyond. I can't justify not doing it. So, here we go. I hate to do... Oh, yeah, and it's a double corrupt. Well, I definitely got to get tier 3 of that. Because we got to double corrupt our Sedima's Touch. I wasn't paying attention to see. Yeah, there are definitely chaos spitters in this. Oh, boy, chaos spitters. So we're just gonna like run back and forth in between the door here. Get all 3 of our flamethrower traps and run away. Make sure we're hitting the chaos spitters there. So far, so good. Oh dear. Alright, moving around a bit. And we're out of here. Juked. Ooh. Going through that. And we got ourselves a Stone of Passage. I didn't pay too much attention to where we want to put that, but alright, managed to clear that out. Lots of loot. You know, we have a strict loot filter on, so whoa. Oh, our PoE crashed. That's okay. There wasn't anything to pick up from that anyway, so we'll get back into it. Alrighty. Not a big deal. It didn't crash while we were doing anything important. Ooh, that's a good belt. That's a really nice belt. Okay, what can we craft under that? That's the real question. Let's see. Can we get our... What do we have for Bowmaker's tool? Okay, recovery, flask recovery, right? These are... It's a stanching flask. And this one, I haven't rolled at all. Yeah. Well, let's see what my resistances look like with and without that, because that is, oops, fire and lightning, and my weakest is cold, and this gives all resist, so Oops. Alright, so it would put me over maxed on lightning, but then I would lose out a lot on cold resist. Can I put cold resist on this? Triple prefix, right? Or suffix, I mean. Can I put... Oh no. What I can try to do is I can try to, and this... Let's check this out. What do I got for this? Energy shield mana. I'm probably going to be using this for at least a little bit though. So I'm going to craft some mana onto that. That is cold resist. This is one of my few sources of cold resist. I think we're going to try to craft a helmet. I don't usually do this very often this early in the game, but our current helmet is kind of... it's not great. Okay, we don't need the stats. May as well check for 6 sockets while I'm here. No go on that. And as far as the helmet goes, there are not a lot of great helmets for me to craft. I guess I'll just pick up this Harlequin mask. I'll toss a couple of armors on it. Get that evasion rating. See if we have anything good here. Energy shield. Avoid being frozen. Yep, not so good. Alright, well we're just gonna try to throw an alchemy orb on it then. Fire, cold, accuracy. No life. Is that 6? Is that 5 or 6? That's 5. So let me see if we can craft some life onto that. We have prefix. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can. Cool. Alright, 52 life. That's only a little bit lower than the other one. We're losing a decent amount of accuracy, but definitely going to be worth it for the resists. Alright. Unfortunately, it's a pretty low cold resist. I think we're going to hold on to this belt for when we can get our cold resist a little better sorted. If we lose some lightning resist and gain some cold resist, then that would be fine, I think. But we'll toss it in with we'll toss it in number 5 here. And this can be sold. Alright. And that's not good. So that gives us better resistances at least. Maxed fire and almost maxed lightning and better cold. I'll take it. Alright. So we're gonna do a couple of lookouts here. We got alleyway. Nemesis and endurance on hit. That's pretty good. Alright. So I just want to double check. Is this still... Yep. Beyond, and is there Parandus? There is. Okay. So if we find a really nice combination like Beyond Parandus, I think this is Beyond Parandus Invasion, then we can just kind of keep it there. That's good. We can just keep running that map. Ooh, Xana. Well, may as well get our free map. But first, before we do that, we should what, Xana, what are you doing, man? Okay, I was stuck on Xana, and there was a Beyond boss there. That was scary. Run hit arrow quiver could be an upgrade for us. Alright, so we need to slay corrupt monsters, don't leave or die. We'll see. Alright, starting to get some life. Gonna go up through thick skin here. Chance? That's not good. Alright, let's try to do the quest here. Ooh, Underground River. This is a nice map. Nice little straightforward, straight line map. Big fan of this one. Yeah. Keep that linear progression here. Not a lot of offshoots. You can just keep walking forward. Except when we get cursed here. traps. Whoa, what'd I do? I must have walked into an explosion, man. Well, luckily we just leveled up, and yeah, that was our one chance at that one, so screwed that one up. Rip. Alright, that's okay. We had just leveled, so it's not like we lost a lot of experience. Elk here. Invasion boss. Lots of beyond monsters on these little bridges. Solo self-bond, I'm not gonna pick up a hubris circlet. There was some traps over here, cover myself, and yeah, this is... We're gonna get leveled up, and then we're gonna get our gear. Most importantly, once we get our resistances maxed out, that's when I'm gonna start actually trying to progress the Atlas. So until then, we're just gonna do low tier maps, and we're gonna do the ones that are the most convenient for us to do, or the ones that have the best combination of mods. In this case, the Lookout is the one I like doing. So some of those. Pick up our Parandus coins and listen to some Mega Man songs. Oof. Losing out on that accuracy was a little bit unfortunate. And at some point, we'll also go get our Merciless Lab. I don't think we got our Merciless Lab. I don't actually remember. But that'll give us a whole lot of damage, for one thing. Nope, haven't done that yet. So we'll go do that at some point. Some people will say do it before mapping, but I'll do it at about around level 75 or so. Or 73. One way or another. Alright, this time we're standing farther back, so we don't get killed by whatever killed us last time. It was probably an exploding box or something along those lines, more than likely. Alright, guardhouse. Yeah, may as well. Oh no. We're gonna have to do some choke point fighting. Oh! Nope! Not quick enough, man. No bueno. Not so good. And you can see the difficulties of going straight into maps here. See them very directly. That's okay though. We were expecting this. We went squishy. We knew what we were gonna get ourselves into. That was kind of a play error on my fault though. I could have pressed my instant flask. I was just really slow on the uptake there. See if we... Nope. Man, we haven't even seen a bow to try to craft or anything. I don't really have a lot of good crafting material, but I have some. If we got like a really nice bow, we could probably do something at least. And that was a little quicker. Got another alleyway. So we have a decent amount of tier 2 maps to go to now. I'm probably just going to continue to do Well, I think we only have one lookout left anyway. Let's see. One lookout. Yep. So we'll do our last lookout. See, Nemesis, and reduce damage from crits. That's not bad. I mean, a lot of our damage is crit, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Oh, stretch a little bit. There you go. Backtracking a little bit there. Got Alva up here, boy. I keep doing the Alva against my better judgment. You know what? Oh. I don't know, man. Ooh. Full of maps, you say? Full of tier 1 maps, you say? Oh, hi. Looks like we triggered a Beyond pack here. Yeah, alright. At least there are no Chaos Spitters in this one, or it doesn't look like it at least. Just hold down the trap throw button. Go right through those Beyond mobs. If I'm gonna have my Mana Flask up, I should at least roll it. We're gonna be using it a lot. And walk through there. Alright. Well, that's not everything. What'd I miss? Some stuff here. Doesn't matter. Got most of it. Probably not going to use an Astral Plate. I don't think we have enough strength anyway. Nope. Alright. Take a lot of damage. Alrighty. I mean, the goal here, for the most part, like normally when you're playing, you have, or when you're playing through the campaign, your goal is to get somewhere. You have a little bit less of a clear goal. You still kind of have a I'm getting somewhere goal, but it's a little different. Like your getting somewhere goal is getting geared and then starting to get into the deeper parts of the map. So after this, I'm probably going to move on to tier 2, even though we're still dying in tier 1 sometime, which is a strong indication that I should maybe consider. Even with like 3 deaths, we're still getting 121 million experience per hour. That's pretty good. That means if I wasn't messing up so much, I'd be getting like 300 million an hour. Maybe not that much, but more than we're getting, certainly. Superior Divine Life Flask. Alright. Yeah, all things considered, we're leveling at an okay pace. Once we get ourselves sorted a little better, should be even better. Life Sprig for 43, boy. What a deal. No. I'm good. I already have a Life Sprig, one thing. evasion. And into the arena we go. Right, each stage I'll set an additional fire trap. Ooh. There's our instant blast there, and alright. Out we go. Not getting much for loot. Yeah. There's certainly worse rings, but alright, let's move on to tier 2 then. Tier 2 we're gonna start with, we'll check out alleyways, I guess. Get that upgraded, frenzy charge, and ignites. At least we have max fire resist. We can make it work. It's fine. Throw this in here. At some point, I should start qualitying up my gems, the ones that are important to do so. All right, so this is going to be Kadiro. Nemesis, was that part of it? I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, you can get double Nemesis and double, that's pretty useful. Surveyor Study. I don't know about this whole temple thing. Yeah, let's do it. Temple. I don't know what level the temple is going to be because we've been doing this over a little bit. It should be roughly map level though. Like 67, 68 I think. Probably. Maybe a little bit lower than that. Stone Passage. Boy. Where's this? Nope. It's up there. Alright. Looks like we had most of it all filled out already, so nice and easy going here. Pretty sure a royal bow is a low level bow though. Yeah. Yep, a Doomfletch. Not so good. Yeah, we'll keep looking at boots. Oh, yeah, we're gonna head in here. Alright, so before we do that, we're gonna bring in a backup pair of, oops. We're gonna pick up a backup pair of gloves in case we get these destroyed. I think we have another pair of Sedimas, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's head back to here and make sure we have something set up so that if we accidentally break our Sedimas trying to double corrupt it, we have something to go for beyond that.
Stay safe.
Or something to replace them with. I have to go craft a pair of gloves. So it looks like I don't have any offhand. Alright, so I'm gonna go craft a pair of gloves. Really anything with the links is gonna be okay. So we'll just have to link something up. So we'll be Waylon Roth here. We'll go ahead and buy this. Check out the gloves. energy shield. I don't want energy shield gloves. I'll take armor evasion. Preferably, okay, we'll go with the assassin's mitts, I think. Alright, and we're gonna have to get them all qualitied up. And red, green, blue, blue. Link them. Nice, too. Not too bad. Red, green, blue, blue. Alright. Nope, green, green, red, blue. There you go. Alright, and we should probably roll them. Do we have any good essences? Yeah, we'll do Fizz to attack. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we can craft cold resist. Those might be worth changing anyway. Yeah, we're probably switching them over unless we get a really dope double enchant on our Sedimas. Because these are going to fix a lot of our problems. And we probably shouldn't be running Sedimas if we're running around dying anyway. So let's get all this switched over. That's pretty good. Adds a little bit of base damage for us too. And yeah, there we go. We have maxed resistances. Whoa, and better life. But we're gonna head back in. We're gonna try to double corrupt these Sedima's touch, get something dope on them, hopefully. And then we'll be back to not maxed resistances. Or we'll wait until we can actually use them. One way or another. Oh boy. Go ahead and so this is level 69. That's a little higher than I actually expected. I expected it to be 67 or 68. So it's same level as tier 2 maps. I don't really know exactly how the incursions work. I also don't know if incursions have been confirmed for the base game or not. I hope so. Still a little squish for this stage of the game, so we're gonna go ahead and just throw traps ahead of ourselves here. Try to avoid getting hit as much as possible. I mean, we want to be close enough to where the blind is active, but far enough away so we don't get... Oh no, I just got froze really hard. Alright. These ghosts. It's a good thing we have maxed resists now. Alright. Get up there. Yeah, no. Stupid ghosts. Oh man, there's a ghost in our... Oh no! I'm out of here. Lion pelt, that could be good. Just toss all these down, try to clear everything out so we can double corrupt in peace without worrying about dying. Proc those little guys. Lots of scary stuff in here, but we've made it through. Aw, killed our Sedimas. Well, that's why we have these backup gloves, you know? I think our backup gloves are probably going to be better for us anyway, so it works out. Alright, so where else do we want to go? Do we have a connected... I didn't even pay attention to if our temple is connected. I was more concerned whether or not we could make a good double correction. It is connected. Yeah, we should go to the office of cartography, for sure. even though we're not going to get anything really good in there because we only have up to tier 2 maps unlocked and we only have up to tier 1 maps beat, so not going to be so good for us, but that's okay. We'll get something. Maybe we'll get more lookouts. Whoa! Alright, where is the map thing? Oof, there it is. Ooh. Alrighty. Yeah, I got the lookout. Got a bunch of tier 1 maps, totally worth almost dying. Alright, we'll go up through the, there's no point in going over there. So we'll go up through the jewelry forge, see what we can get there. Can definitely, I mean, our jewelry is in an alright place compared to some of our other gear, but always look for improvements. Superior summon ice cream. Pretty sure the superior on the golems just gives them light. I'll look at these later out, really. One of them had 56 life, so that's pretty good. Oh, neat. Whoa! I don't actually know how good of an axe that is. Namahu's Flame. Ooh. What is the best starter build? Boy, it depends what kind of playstyle you're looking for. I think currently a trap build is actually extremely powerful. It can do a lot of the content. It's not very gear dependent. Other than that, I would say like a melee build, either Molten Strike, Frost Blades, anything like that. Any kind of melee build is really good for beginners, for sure. Oh, this has got to be a good Molten Strike one, right? A good Molten Strike axe, man. But yeah, I would say either a trapper or a melee build at the moment. Sunder, that's the one I'm trying to think of. Sunder is really good as a starting build. You can do Sunder, Molten Strike, Frost Blades. Boy, yeah, pretty much any melee build. Not literally any, but most of them are not gonna. You'll be fine with most of them. All right, let's take a look here. That's not so great for us. That's not so good. Can't lose out on the 16 all resist, I don't think, right now. Attack speed with swords, crit multi, and the leech. Not for our build. 86 life. That's not good for us. Not so good. Nope. Spring leaf. Ooh. Ooh. Accuracy, 98 life. Some fire resist. Fizz. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. That's really nice. When you're new, you should probably mostly just pick up things that are good for your build, and then uniques, generally speaking, you'll want to pick up. You'll come to understand eventually which uniques are worth keeping and which ones aren't. But for the most part, I would just pick up all the uniques and kind of stash them at first. Look at them, figure out if they can do anything interesting for your build, maybe play around with them, and then when you figure out which ones you can and can't use, you can sell the ones you're not using. And outside of that, I would pick up, like, say, most armors, like rare armors specifically. Yeah. pretty much anything like that, and anything specific for your build. So if you're a bow build, pick up all of the rare bows that are somewhat similar level to you and check them out to see if you get a higher damage bow out of it. Pick up all of the, speaking of higher damage bows, 17, am I gonna go under max? Yes, so I need to see if I can craft cold resistance on this. I can't. But, man, is there any way I can get cold resistance on something else, or more cold resist? Not really. This might have to sit with this until I get like a body armor with a lot of cold resistance on it or something, or a belt with a lot of cold resistance. Wait, no, obviously not. Alright, yeah, unfortunately I can't quite swing that yet, but it's really good. Alright, keep getting life. And we'll go finish up this temple here. I think we've gotten everything. Yeah, we've gotten everything here, so we'll head up to the guardhouse and then to the apex. Yeah, the key is kind of knowing what is good for your build, or learning what's good for your build. In the beginning, it might just be better to pick up almost everything and just kind of figure out if it's going to work well for your build or not. The answer for like 90% of everything is going to be no, but you know, you'll figure it out. Usually what almost every build is going to want, especially while leveling, is life, resistances, damage, stuff like that. And what kind of damage is going to depend on the build? Well, a lot of those. Like for my build, I need flat physical damage. Mostly just flat physical damage, to be honest. And then accuracy is really nice for a crit builds, crit bow builds, that kind of thing. Go ahead and throw down all of our traps. Can't quite insta-give it. Alright. There you go. Whoa. Alright. Just missed the hard part. Just keep tossing down those traps. And we got it. Alright. So that was pretty nice. Got some mana regen with physical leech. Multi. Boy, that's almost good. Not quite, but almost. Ooh, that's not bad either. And that one has cold resist. Hang on. 85 life. 3 to 6 cold damage. The attack speed's not so useful for us, but yeah, this is, I think it's going to be better. 1758 compared to 1790, and we don't, yeah, we're good. That's a upgrade. Nice little upgrade for us. And we can even craft something on it. So let's go complete this now. Not too bad. Well, the temple was worth it just for that, really. We're up to 3,500 health, which is a much more respectable number for what we're at, or for the level we're at. Getting more lookouts, we'll probably run a few more of those. And we got the next 2 levels, we're getting more health nodes, so hopefully before level 80 we should be over 4,000, I hope. It's kind of like a minimum expectation. And we should look to be, by the time we're in the 90s, we're looking for about 4,500, I think is good with the with all of the other defensive mechanics we have. I'm not gonna bother chasing those ghosts around. We're not very good at killing ghosts unless they're in things, unfortunately, with this build. These little spinny guys have a lot of health. Well, nothing great in there. Get ourselves a nice little Parandus pack here. Where's the box? There it is. The Blazing Fire. Ooh, Chin Soul. That would be great. I would love to have a Chin Soul. I would love to find any bow. I still haven't found a bow that's appropriate. Actually, I don't think I've found any kind of bow. I do have the rare loot filter, so I'm not seeing white bows, but I think the strict loot filter would still pick up on the white bows if they're level appropriate. I could be wrong. Could be kneecapping myself here by having it, but I guess then we keep using this infractum until we get, I don't know, until we get a Chin Soul or something. Can we farm alleyways for that? I didn't know that was a card that dropped in alleyways. So I will take a Chin Soul right now. Alright, got my boss, Calderis, stuff, and oh. Getting a lot of high health quivers here. Another 98. This one has double crit chance, but other than that, it's not exciting for us. Oof. Ooh. So we would lose multi, a lot of damage, a lot of attributes. I don't even think we could equip this. I'm gonna throw it in my now. Maybe we can use this kind of stuff later tab. Once we've got everything else, like once we get a better body armor going, or like some kind of good belt. How overcapped are we on cold resist now? 9. Well, we need to be at least 15 overcapped by cold resist in order to use the belt that we have, but once we can use that belt's a ton better than what we have, so. And that's with 28 maximum life. I can just toss a Blessed Orb on that thing. Yeah, I guess we're gonna take a look and do more alleyways. We have some. Or we have at least one more. See if we can get that Divination card, the Chin Soul Divination card. That'd be awesome. Mars Fanatics. I should look up to see if it even drops in there, but... Frenzy Charge, that's fine. Get in there. Should probably do the Xana quest as well. And we should also check Xana for anything that we can pick up. Oh, we can get a couple of alleyways for Chance Orbs, and yeah, if this drops the Chin Soul Divination card. Hey Jessica, would you mind Googling for me the Blazing Fire Divination card and see if it drops from alleyways? I was gonna do it, but figured if you weren't busy, you could do it. Whoa, hello. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and buy those alleyways from Xana then, and we'll run some alleyways. See if we can get ourselves a Chin Soul. That'll be a huge upgrade to our damage. I don't know how rare of a divination card it is. Hopefully not that rare, but I'm sure it probably is. Because I don't remember ever having found it before. Which is a bad sign. Oh man. Why am I killing this guy? It's just taking forever and all of my... Yep. Oh well. We got him. He's dead. That's fine. Oh man. This is what happens if we didn't have a loot filter. This is actually all the stuff that dropped. Fun fact. More lookouts. Yeah, I don't really like the collection of mods on alleyways necessarily right now, but I do like the prospect of getting a chin sword. Yeah, I haven't so much as seen a rare bow yet. Not that it matters, we're still clearing fine, but you know, it'd be nice. Xana's map, complete another master's mission. Yeah, we can try that. We can give it a good old try. Ashen wood. Okay. I always think that the burning ground on this is actual burning ground, which is a little scary to walk on. Trap support. Oh, walked right into that. There's Varici. Boy, we may or may not complete Varici missions. Those ones are pretty hit or miss, so we'll see if we can successfully do this one. Get away from that explosion, because I'm pretty sure that's how we died to it last time. Alright, Varici, what you got? Assassinate the target, keep the hostage alive, and it's this way. Yeah, usually that isn't too hard. Yep, easy enough. Okay. So got Varici all finished up here. And may as well not waste this experience, right? Lots of free loot and experience. So yeah, I should be getting prophecies. I always forget about that. I even went out of my way to bring the bring her to my hideout. Breach. Oh no! Oh no! There's a ghost in the main boss. There you go. Ooh, a sacrifice at midnight. Hey, you know what that means? I think that's what we needed for Ziri run. We can do it Ziri. I don't know if we can do it Ziri right now. I think we're gonna need a better weapon first, but boy, this build's actually good at it Ziri once it gets an okay weapon. So that'll be cool. Excited about that. This quiver. Getting a lot of rare quivers, no rare bows. Well, there's a decimation bow. I don't really know if the decimation bow has a decent shot of being better than what we have, but I can try rolling it. May as well like toss some whetstones on there and toss an elk and see what comes up. Give it a shot. We got some elks. We've been selling our uniques to get some extra elks. We don't have that many extra elks, but we have some. Alright, go. 55, yeah, not even close. Not even close, baby. Ooh, well, that's not great. It's not bad, it's not great either. And as far as this goes, we have this, we have this, we have this. Oops. And we have this, and now we have this. So we have an Atziri run in the wings once we get something a little bit better than what we have. But yeah, we still haven't completed this alleyways. That was his animation. Alright, moving on. Moving on up. Still managing about 130. Excuse me. Whew. Get our Brandis chest here. Let's see if we can find Brodero somewhere. Maybe he's got a nice bow for us. Never know. I'm not gonna bother rolling this. Get Chrome. Stand right in the way of the ice spear. The best possible strategy. At one point, if we get... Yeah, we'll keep trying to craft bows, I think. I don't want to waste all my elks, so... We could always go the good old-fashioned way and alt spam them, but we don't have that many alterations either. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until we find one. We're doing fine. We're doing fine for now. Whoa, walked right... Oh, I didn't even notice! Okay, we get it. Can't click on the Brandis coin right now. Too hard. Clicking is very difficult. There you go. Right. Harbinger bow. Yeah, let's try to craft a Harbinger bow. That's why I don't know why we went for a decimation bow. All right. Do we have any good essences? We used our physical damage essence, so I don't think any of the other ones we could use would be particularly good. We could use a essence of loathing. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's do it. Nope, not so good. We have a lot of chaos, and we don't buy chaos with this. Let's chaos spam this a little bit. See if we can get something decent. It's a good physical roll, but yeah, even if we put some flat fizz on that, that's not going to be good enough. We need... just going to use a couple additional ones here. Just one more. Just one more. Oh god. Well, it's not like I'm gonna chaos spam anything else anyway. Is the excuse I'm using? Well, that was really bad. Well, we did it. We wasted all of our chaos on a Harbinger bow. It's not even a high item level, but yeah, we'll just keep that there for now. We'll keep using chaos on it. We'll elk all the Harbinger bows we find though, or any that we happen to see. They're not in our loot filter, so we'll have to actually ult to get them, but I think that's fair. And I'm gonna go ahead and I haven't done a lot of solo self-found, so obviously if I wasn't playing solo self-found that would be a terrible idea. I'm not gonna bother identifying these. You get a little bit of a quantity boost for running them unidentified, and there's not a whole lot of mods that I can't run, so we'll just run them un-ID'd. See how it works. After these two, I'm going to go ahead and do the Merciless Lab. I'm pretty sure I have one more, one more something. Looks like we have two Perandus chests nearby here. Ooh, almost died. There's another Perandus chest, there it is. Good old 15 Perandus coins. Yeah, I'm thinking of things I would cast spam, and there's not a whole lot. Like later on, probably some Elder Jewelry and stuff, but or shaped jewelry. I'll have to figure out what's going to be best for my build out of those, but getting a better weapon is certainly going to skyrocket us in progression faster than anything else, so oof. These things are taking the beating. Alright. Well, whatever we got seemed to increase our monster density quite a bit. Okay, got the currency items. Wait, why is this still here? I just killed the other one, right? I must not have killed it. He must have survived with, like, barely any health. Well, we'll go back if we have time. Making a... yeah, he survived. Alright, there you go. And there's some mobs back here, too. There you go. Alright, managed to full clear. That was not a pretty clear, but we did it. Dream Feather, that's pretty good. Queen of the Forest Dream Feather build. Stack Evasion. Unfortunately, not really anything we can do. We don't have Queen of the Forest either. But I'll keep that. Might play around with it in standard. I have a once this ticks over. I actually don't know if this league is voided or not. I would imagine so, because I feel like these leagues would just ruin whatever economy standard has of this. Or maybe it would bring it back, because maybe people spend so much currency on the high ticket items in standard. I don't know much about standard. I play it just to mess around sometimes, like get back on an old character that has some good gear. We got a cage. So I think that's both of the maps connected with this one that we got. That we can run at some point. Get our tier 3 maps going eventually. Yeah, we're level 75. I think we're gonna head to Merciless Lab next. As soon as we finish this map up. Get that 4% life. Aw yeah, 3.6k. We got a big, juicy 10% node next level, so we're probably going to be at like 3.8k or something. I don't actually know. But it should be a good one. Do I even need... What's my crit chance? 30 point... Yeah, with the diamond flask, yeah, maybe we need King of the Hill. Also, it's really nice for like the knockback. If you're against a melee enemy, you can throw traps on one side of you, and the knockback keeps pushing them away, so they have a hard time getting to you. That's really nice as a defensive option. Plenty of lookout maps, so we can grind those if we feel so inclined. Check for Harbinger bow, no go. I'm having second thoughts about this whole chaos spamming this. Let's try this. Even worse. Alright, well we'll stash the Dream Feather. Like I said, I plan on using that, and we'll get some Elk Shards to make up for all the currency I'm squandering. Toss everything in our stash for now. How did I pick all these up? These aren't even... Not sure how this happened. These aren't even quality gems. Huh. I must have just spam clicked the ground and ended up picking up all of them somehow. And I don't think I'm going to upgrade Tempered Spirit. Not really of any use to me. I'll put the Blazing Fire in here, but we'll continue to try to do the alleyways later on, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, so let's see. We'll see what we're missing first. Shouldn't have it much trouble. We're missing tunnel, bathhouse. I do not remember, but I'll find out very easily. Lord's Labyrinth. I guess we'll just... Is it the control blocks? I don't know if it is the control blocks, but it'll say on the side, elixir, it can't be that. It must be one of these side areas then. So we'll head to the Ravaged Square, find the side area. And see what we can get here. We're still getting some experience from this zone. Very, very little, I think, at this point. We are currently 11 levels higher, and I believe at 75 it will be 8 when we get a normal amount of experience, and then exponentially down from there. So yeah, we're getting very, very diminished experience. Is it the Torched Courts? Doesn't seem to be. I don't know if I tried the Desecrated Chambers. I could just look it up. Hey, thanks Ian, appreciate that, man. Ooh, I would have missed this unique strongbox if I wouldn't have gotten lost. Ooh. That's cool. I don't really think this is a particularly good unique strongbox, but guarded by a stream of tormented spirit. Oh boy. Yeah, that wasn't a particularly good one. Would you mind looking up the last ascendancy for me real quick on the wiki? Yeah, the last trial, I guess. It would be the one in Act 10. I can never remember where it is. Ossuary. Whoa, I almost walked right past there. I was just the ossuary. Right. Okay. Thank you. Now, it's gonna be down in the bone pits then. Yeah, I don't know. Usually I get this one because it's fairly on the way for the most part, but yeah, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna run through. Get this done as quick as we can so we can go do that merciless lab. I don't know what the helm enchant for Rain of Arrows is. I don't know if there's anything that would be good for a Rain of Arrows Trapper build. Like maybe there's extra arrows to Rain of Arrows. We'll have to see. Wait, it's a big area. Sealed chest. That must be a side mission. I'm sure it's like a... It's probably a respec points, I would imagine. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and run on through. Ow. Alright. Got there. Oof. And, alright, head back to town. Get ready to do the, not the final, the second to last ascendancy. Respecs? Yes. Respec points. Might be useful. Could, in fact, be useful. Not very good. Not very good. And that's okay if we crafted some life on it, but we already have probably a better belt, so just gonna get rid of that. And alright, onward and upwards to the Aspirants Plaza. And we're probably going to pick up Explosives Expert. Gonna give us a decent amount of extra damage. We could also go for Perfect Crime. Perfect Crime's... It's like 25 or 20% increased damage and increased area versus basically 25% more damage. Because that's what the traps triggering an additional time is working out to be. So it's kind of a toss-up. We're gonna get both eventually anyway. I think the AoE clear and the damage from just getting the one is a bit better. Just get more coverage. We have 0 AoE currently, so yeah, giving us a little bit more clear, definitely. Ooh, Harbinger. One Harbinger boy. Those shards, all the shards. Alrighty. Well, looks like we got ourselves a golden door. Well then, another Harbinger. It's kind of interesting that you get to engage with these extra things even within the temple, because usually the League mechanic doesn't affect the the labyrinth. Alright, I'm going to assume that there will be an exit up this way that'll lead to a golden key room, hopefully. Hopefully. It's not in some weird direction. It's already weird enough that we have to get a golden key right from the... Oh! We're actually in the golden key room. Oh! Alright. No problem. Easy enough. Remember, panic and run. How do you use your respec points? If you go into your tree, you can go to refund passive, and then you just click on the passive you want to respec, and you can apply it, or you can control click, which will automatically either assign it. So for instance, if I wanted to respec out of the strength, I would just hit refund point, click on this, and then I would hit apply. But I don't want to do that because then I won't be able to use the gear I have. But yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Ooh, there's a ghost in this boy. Alright. Moving on. Let's see. Do we want to take the... I usually take the right way. No problem. Anytime. You have any other questions? If I'm able to answer them, I'll definitely do so. Alright. So it looks like they're pretty even as far as which direction is faster. Ooh! Walking onto saws. I think we want to actually go... Usually, I like to take a right here and kind of follow along this way. Upper right is generally the way I like to go in lab in general. It's not always the best way, but it's pretty often the best way. Get this Parandus chest. I know Kadiro can appear in the labyrinth because he's I've had it happen before. So I haven't really gotten many good Kadiros. Oof. Almost stood right on there. Alright. Get the first aspirant's trial. Summon up our ice golem for that accuracy. Ooh, I stood right in that. That was a bad play. That was not good. Alright, but we cleared him out. We have enough damage to where we were able to clear him out pretty quick. But I did not do a good job avoiding him. Luckily, I have high dodge, blind, and evasion. But so his chances of actually hitting me are like 5%, but that's 5% chance to just have to restart the zone. And that's not good. Alright. I just died. I can't believe that. I didn't notice this here, so I panicked and walked forward. Alright, let's try that again. That was terrible. At least we know what we're getting into this time. So, good thing, if you ever fail the aspirant's trial, this is a learning experience. If you ever fail the aspirant's trial, the layout is actually the same. So you'll be able to go in, and this time, rather than getting lost and going up to the right, we're going to follow directly to the left, get the golden key, since we know that there's a golden key down here. Can't believe I did that. That was terrible. Oh well. That happens. I feel like out of everything, it's the labyrinth that'll get you. A lot of rip videos end up in the labyrinth, especially if you don't have a very, very mobile character. Alright, so it should be right around here somewhere. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, the golden key is right here. There you go. So we can spend some time. Golden key allows you to open up a golden door. Golden doors aren't always in the labyrinth, but sometimes they are. And in this particular labyrinth, there are some golden keys. So basically, I'll show you the door. We're gonna go the other way this time because that way. No, that was after the aspirant's trial anyway. Yeah, never mind. We know that where the other way leads. So. Oops, this is the wrong way. So when you have the golden key, you can open up the golden door, which is, you need to open up the golden door to progress when there is a golden door. There are two different sides. Since we already know where to go on the right side, I'm going to go the right side again. But, you know, had I died prior to the aspirant's trail here, or aspirant's trial, aspirant's trail, I would have gone that way. So, had to pay attention here, and this time maybe we avoid going the trappy way. We might have to go that way, but I just kind of went in there without paying much attention. That's my general strategy anyway, when it comes to dealing with the traps. Okay. Well, I think I might have taken the wrong turn, but I think it'll still lead me the right direction. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Oh no! Yeah, I took a wrong turn. But it's still gonna lead me the right way in the end. I think. Yeah. There you go. We got there. We got there the dangerous way, but we got there. All right, let's try not to die this time. Luck and instinct. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the traps sometimes. You know, if you have a really fast mobility skill, like if I'm using Leap Slam, or I'm much less likely to just completely destroy it. Whoa! Alright, got him down quickly, but yeah, I much less, if I have a fast attacking character in Leap Slam, I get through the traps usually without getting hit, but alright, so we're gonna go the different way this time. Let me see. Okay, there's only one exit, so I guess all roads lead to Rome in this case. And we went to the right last time, so we're gonna go up straight up the middle and see if it can yield us different results. Looks like that's not gonna be an option. We'll try the left. Looks like there's traps to the left though, potentially too. Ah. There's one of these puzzles. Okay. Let's see. So we need them all to be switched down, I think. Let's see if I can remember how to do that. Or I don't remember if we need these all down or all up. Also, I don't. Is this? Oh, this is the one across. Okay. So now they're all. Okay, I just need to do the opposite of what I just did. These do the ones across for me. Okay. So I think I am not doing this correctly. Yeah, because that's only going to leave one. That's wrong. I mean, yeah. Could just go for luck on this one too. Yeah, this isn't worth it. And I don't really know how to solve that one. I'm not going to sit here and figure it out. We're just going to go back to almost certain death. Nope. Alright, so one way you can do this is if you're playing a saboteur like we are, in order to get your health back, you can just lay down a bunch of traps. There you go, that worked out. And you get regen. You get 1% health regen for every trap that you use. So the goal is to like set up a bunch of traps right before you run through a bunch of traps so that they go off, and if you get stuck, you regen some of your health. There you go. Ooh. That was 2 harbingers. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, I know how to do the one where there are 9 of those blocks, but I don't know how to do the one where there's 5, and I don't really feel like sitting there and thinking about it. So the puzzle is no go, unfortunately. You just get a chest of loot anyway, and it's usually not so good. Alright. Moving on. Should be the next one, should be Aspirant's Trial 2, I would imagine. Never 100% certain on these, but... just keep laying down these traps. Get the ancient shards. It looks like we have Beyond here too, but the labyrinth isn't very dense with enemies, so probably not going to result in much. Except in the specific cases where we happen to get... It's weird, I think Parandus will trigger... Oh, maybe Horizon will. Yeah. I feel like Parandus mobs, when they respawn, trigger the Beyond, but there's... Ugh, the sty, man. The sty on my eye. Very, very distracting. That was pretty quick. That was a good one. We dodged everything, we didn't put ourselves in stupid danger, and we did a lot of damage really quick. Unloaded all of our damage. That's how you're supposed to kind of like kite around him, because all of his attacks are linear. Like, he jumps forward towards you, and then he'll shoot like this kind of arc out from his sword. Whoa, okay. I'm probably gonna have to go this way, unfortunately, because there's lots of traps this way. Pay close attention to this. Oh, didn't quite get there. Go there. Hit the switch. Alright. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too good either. We got through. We're alive. That's the important thing. This is for the silver key. Definitely don't need that. Alright. That works out. Takes us to the next area, and I believe where we're gonna go is gonna be the far northeast corner, give or take. So we're just gonna kind of cross. Oh, that might be it. It might be this one, or it might be further up. Yeah, that'll take us through. Now, granted, if we go through this one, it'll be the only exit, but I actually think it'll be a little quicker. Yeah, no. Let's just go through here. We know that the only other way out from this one is the end, so... No point in putting it to chance. There's usually less traps in those big open areas though. Hope we get ourselves an exile. We have ourselves 2 exiles here. I'm not going to risk dying to strong boxes. I think that's a bad idea. Overall, not a great decision. And hey. Alright. We did it. We made it to the end. Now we just need to not die to Izaro. What do we got? We have Roombas and Poison Darts. Roombas and Poison Darts. So we just need to keep moving so he doesn't teleport us. Alright. Move out of the way of the slam. Keep him in the corner. There you go. That was a little closer than I would have liked, but it worked out. It's fine. 2 treasure keys only, just in case we disconnect. Gonna grab this. So that's the most important thing. Then we'll get ourselves a helm enchant. Flame dash damage. Oh boy. Well, don't really see anything in here worth picking up. So, all right, that was it. Got ourselves our ascendancy. I'm gonna go ahead and grab explosives expert, I think. Yeah, we'll go explosives expert. And that is that for that. Yeah, that's true. It's a little bit harder than, you know, I mean, if you're playing a trapper, it's easier to kind of throw down your attack and move. It's a little bit harder if you have to actually attack, because you can kind of lead them with traps or throw traps down and then just kind of get out of the way. So it is a little bit easier for a trapper as compared to other classes to fight Izaro. Certain classes, it's fairly easy, but playing against Izaro as a melee can be a pain for sure. He does a lot of damage. Maybe if you're like a super tanky juggernaut or something, it's not too hard, but yeah, it's pretty tough overall. Alright, so we got our AoE out of our explosives expert. Got some damage pen too for all of our elemental damage, so that'll be nice. Let's continue to do some maps. Gonna do some more alleyways, try to get ourselves a chin soul. Hopefully one day. Do a few more alleyways and then probably call it a night. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I've got at least a half an hour left in me. Minimum. Oh. Mr. Teleporty guy here. Xana's got a mission for us again. Master mission in Promenade. Okay. Promenade is... I actually don't like Promenade as a map. It is linear, but it's linear in the most awkward way possible. There's basically an upstairs and downstairs to the whole thing. So in order to efficiently clear it, you either have to go all the way across the downstairs and then like circle back around and go all the way down the upstairs, which is kind of weird because you're usually aggroing something from the other one, or the reverse. So what I end up usually doing is just crossing all along the downstairs here and then going upstairs and circling back. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this map. It's not like super hard, but it's kind of awkward. Just weird. It's not the most awkward map out there by a long stretch though. Alright. Making the Parandus chest nice and easy. Should probably ID this to make sure it's not going to freeze me. It's going to ignite me. There you go. Got out of the way of the Ice Nova. cool thing you can do if you're not going to be frozen, or if you have a freeze removal flask, you can just pop that right away and use your movement skill to get out of the way, so you don't get hit by any explosions or ice novas or poison gas things, that kind of thing. Yeah, even with all the deaths, I still am getting over 100 million experience an hour, so it's not too bad. And I've died like 5 times this stream. It's not been good. I guess I gotta do the Haku mission. Oh, it's the easiest Haku mission. You just grab the spirit and run through. These are usually short too. Not all of them are, but most of them are. Unfortunately, the thing does a lot of damage here. Oh, we're getting locked in place. Okay. Try not to get hit by these little explodey things on the ground. That's usually true for everything. If you see a bunch of things on the ground that are exploding, try not to stand on them. That's just a general PoE tip for you. Probably a general video game tip for you. Not exactly new stuff by any means. Alright. May as well finish the map, get the experience and everything. Throw down all of my flame traps on these guys and get near them, because then the blind will affect the melee one. And so we've killed the 2 bosses. And I'm gonna go back here, and then we're gonna circle back around, and I'll show you kind of what I'm doing. So we've reached the end here. Unfortunately, there's this little back end too. There's just so much backtracking in this map. Unfortunately. Alright, and now we go across the top way. So, it's a little weird. There might be a better way to clear this map, like maybe just zigzag across the whole thing. I don't know. If there is, I don't really know what it is, so... Yeah, and in some parts there's even a 3rd floor up, but they don't really lead anywhere, so... Yeah. Yeah, maybe you just zigzag up and down. That seems like it would be better, because it looks like there just isn't much up here. And that, I'm not sure if that's always the case. It says more than 50 monsters remained. I bet you they're over here. Yeah. Yeah, oh man. Tucked away over here? Oh, gross. I'm not gonna bother with the breach. The only time I really bother with the breaches half the time anymore is if I see the hand. If I'm walking past a breach and I see the like spectral hand thing sticking out of the ground. Why am I going back for 17 monsters? Get back to the alleyway. Gotta go farm that chin soul. Need a better bow. Alright. But we're in a pretty good position now. We have all of our resistances maxed. In fact, I think they're over maxed to the point. Yeah, we pretty much have LA weakness covered. Do you need 15 for that or 20? I don't remember. But we're over maxed, so LA weakness is not going to affect us as much, at least. And yeah, we're good. We're doing well. Getting some life finally. Getting a big life one next time. I think I'm going to take the strong boxes here over the tormented spirits. I don't really like the layout of the tormented spirits, and I'm not excited to go ghost busting by any stretch of the imagination. I run into enough ghosts in this league, in the Flashback league. Like, the extra ghost mod's pretty common. Don't need it in my temple as well. Ooh. One thing I don't have a lot of is chaos resistance, and those chaos spitters still hurt, even with my 30% spell dodge. Make sure you're kind of... Whenever you're going after anything that shoots in a straight line like that, try to just zigzag towards them. Throw traps. Throw a trap, zigzag. Throw a trap, zigzag. They'll usually miss you pretty good. Oh, I did have a stone of passage. I didn't think I did for some reason. Well, rip. See if there are any Harbinger bows in here to possibly... Nope. Alright. Superior Blast Rain. I've thought about using Blast Rain Trap. Oh, hello. Mr. Physical Damage Exile. He's got me trapped in place. The problem with this guy is he does a lot of damage because we can't... same thing with this guy, man. Probably the two most dangerous, or some of the most dangerous exiles for us, are those ones that do physical spells, because we have no mitigation against physical spells since we're not scaling armor, we're scaling evasion, and then dodge and blind. So physical spells, we have to rely 100% on our spell dodge and dodging the actual, like, dodging using our real life skill. So for this build, the only thing we can do is just to try to stay out of the way of physical spells, unfortunately. Volclaw. What is that one? Allure. I'm not really familiar with it. It looks like it's a phasing synergy. Pulse Blood. Lots and lots of Bloodline packs in here. That's a good thing. We're getting... I mean, we've already got a decent stock of Tier 2 and Tier 3 maps to start doing once we get our Chin Soul or whatever other upgrade. We can just start doing other Tier 2 maps and going up in our Atlas. I don't think it'll be much of a problem. The AoE is nicer though. It's a good... I'm glad we got the AoE. And we haven't actually gotten any of the Uber Trials yet. Uber Trials are also a pain to do on this particular build since we don't have very good movement skill. I mean, we could always be, even doing a Flame Dash or something, we would almost need a weapon swap to really get a great movement skill, and I don't really like doing that, personally. Alright, back we go. Ooh, accuracy, diamond ring here.
Learn anything new?
Adobe.
May you be merciful, exile.
Alright, and we have another alleyways. Yeah, we'll do another alleyways. We'll keep doing alleyways for a bit. Increased monster damage, just a little scary, but I think we're tanky enough now to where we're probably not going to die from it. Hopefully. So without our charges, we're doing 1900 damage. With all of our charges, we're up at 2400 per. Ooh, walked right into that. Too busy looking at my stuff. Get Elva. Yep. Good point, Toad. Alright. What do you got for us, Elva? Chest full of items? That sounds good. 76 now. Get thick skin. Hey, just short of 3,800. It's pretty close to what I guessed. Which way am I going again? Up, okay. Ooh. Didn't notice the chaos spitters in there. I thought I got a incursion without them. Ooh. Scary, man. Scary, scary, scary. Alright. Got through there. Flamethrower trap, even when you're scaling bow damage, still does so much damage. I'm not scaling fire damage at all, it's still just... And it's on a 4-link. So good. Oof. Alright. Oh, almost made it through all of it. Grab some boots. Look at all that stuff. How could I possibly get through all of that stuff? Oh man. I think after this, yeah, I'm gonna do another tier 2 map. I'm gonna see what other one we have and start doing that. We'll start expanding our atlas, slowly but surely. Oh no, don't do that. Oh god. Coming close to death far too often for what I'm comfortable with. Ice Crash boy. The whole... Oh man. The whole extra damage deal we've got going on here is kinda... I'm feeling it, let's put it that way. Definitely feeling it. Feel like I've just about died about 4 times. Damage mods are still a little scary for us. For a little bit. Yeah. We should be getting to the point where they should be fine. Oh. I don't have any black in this build, so... What we see is what we get as far as our defensive mechanics. Just weave in and out. Dodge, dip, duck, dodge, and dodge. Flamethrower traps down. And some animated weapons here. Alright. Check out some other maps. Since we're having very little luck as far as the getting our Chin Soul divination card. Maybe we'll just find a Chin Soul, that'd be nice.
Good luck with your map.
Alright, what other tier 2 maps do we have? We have a desert and a marshes. Well, they're both fine. We'll start with the desert. We'll just do them both. Bloodline and Curse Effect. Curse Effect doesn't really affect us. We're not even using a curse. We could be using a curse. Seems like more effort than it's worth. We could potentially be doing a Blasphemy curse, but... let's see. I don't know what we would do with that. Alright. Desert should be, I don't really like the layout of desert. It's even worse than... And it doesn't even have high density. It's got all these little random hiding spots is the only problem. Is that a 20 quality greater? Is that the reason why it's showing up? Hang on. Yeah, 20 quality. Not gonna get that. Center Tricorn. Get that though. Oh, no, it's this way. See? Look at that. Little offshoots. Now I have to run all the way back. Oh. It's probably my least favorite overall tier 2 map for sure. Boy, running through that with an enemy right there was a bad idea. Could have gotten stunned, but we didn't. Yay. What do we have here? Invasion. Nemesis. Yeah, it looks like just Invasion and Nemesis. Maybe? Either that or we have double Bloodlines, which is distinct. Or double Nemesis. I'm not sure which one we rolled on the map. We have a week left in this, so if I can stream at least, I want to try to stream once a day. Because there's a chance we could get up to tier 15 maps with this character. It might require a decent amount of playing. At this rate. So we really need to find a better weapon. Start getting some more crit chance, crit multi. Those are the big things, honestly. If we could find a bow, some crit chance, crit multi, and high physical damage, that's the dream, right? If only I could find the perfect item for me in solo self-found. It means if we just keep playing, it'll happen eventually, but... Yeah, it must be, must be double Bloodlines. That's cool. Right. Easy enough. Cleared that, and we'll get the Alva here. Then maybe just leave. I don't know. We'll finish it out. This is the healing one? I should have paid more attention. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I didn't formulate a plan at all. Well, we killed it. So whatever... I'm pretty sure this is the healing room. Could have pressed V and looked. Sacrifice a unique. Okay, that's right. So this is just an empty. We made the right decision. Accidentally. Alright, we'll get into this one so we can get some nice, unique sacrificing action going. Slowed down by the Order of the Frozen Sky here. And Flamethrower Trap gets leveled up. It's already pretty strong, but yeah, we'll do a little circle around here. Oh, never mind. I'm getting out of here. I hate this map. Alright, we did complete it, right? Desert complete. Perfect. Alright, Center Tricorn. Double resist, but no life. Life double resist. I don't think it's an upgrade, even. Not quite.
Need a map, exile?
Yeah. We have a better belt anyway. We go get ourselves a nice free glass Glorious Bauble. That never happens. You almost never get a 20% flask out in the wild. Alright, and we'll do our last tier 2 map that we have, which is Marshes. Get that one completed. Burning Ground and Reflect Elevate. Those do not affect us whatsoever. Oh yeah, I should be getting some prophecies. Let's seek prophecy. Find maps near the center of the Chamber of Sins. Well, might be that one. Attacked by a Rogue Exile from the Strongbox. So Rogue Exile who only wears rare items. That one could be good. Good combo. Invasion boss, they're already invaders. All over the place, all the time. Unique item from a Titan. One armor scrap to 20 quality something. And one, okay, that's cool. That's all good. Oof. Gonna die leveling up my gems here at this rate. Flamethrower trap. Circle around here. Whoa. Something just made a weird sound. Alright, I think we got this pretty much cleared. Burial chambers, nice. Now I can go get myself a headhunter. Nope. Solo self-found burial chamber strat. I mean, it's possible. Ghastly Eye is, I think, minion stuff. Alright. Easy enough. Getting Elrion all leveled up. Making our way through maps. Listen to some Mega Man music. Yeah. Narrating everything I do. Oh yeah. Alright, well, there should be a little offshoot somewhere, but I don't know. There it is, right in the corner. Gotta make sure you're following the edge in this thing, or you might miss it like that. Fuses, collect all the fuses. Eventually we're going to try to make a 6-link, but we need to get something worth 6-linking first. Our current piece of armor is alright, but I'm not going to try to 6-link it. Alright, I don't really want to get either of those. I'll probably just clear the mobs and get the loot. And try not to kill the architects in this case. As many of these as we can without clearing the architects. I don't think I'm in danger of one-shotting the architect there. Maybe pick up some keys so we can travel our way through this completely untouched paradise. There's our key. Boom. Alright. And we pretty much got all of that, so moving on. Don't want to kill either of these guys. Just want the loot. Just want those elk shards. And quickly go around all this stuff. Oh boy, more elk shards. Find a lot of uniques, but not a lot of good uniques. That's kind of how it's set up, though, of course. If you found good uniques all the time, well, be a little too easy. I'm pretty sure the bow I'm using, I think Infractum is like level 52. So I'm still using a level 52 bow at level 76. I have a Harbinger bow, but boy, I'm trying to like chaos spam it. It's not working so hot. Alright, throw all of these. Just kind of run circles around him while he runs around in the fire. The elite strats. Oh, worm sign. Rampage, you say? Probably not going to use that. Definitely not going to use Frost Breath. Oh. Yeah, I can't lose the All Resist. Obviously not going to use Ungle's Harmony.
Need a map?
There was a time I thought Ungle's Harmony was good, and then I realized how important crit multi was if you're going to be critting. Let's go ahead and try a couple more of these bad boys. 139% crit, 139% physical, and all right, I think we might have something here. See if we can get some good physical damage on this. All right, I think that's our top roll. 119 to 287. Hey, Keith, how's it going, man? Thanks. I'm liking it too. It's really fun. Really interesting. Gives you life. Yeah. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be, for sure. It feels really fun too, and it's kind of a off-meta build, and it's something that you can, it's not super item dependent. Let's see, 119 to, so we're definitely gonna lose out. Okay, let's see, we're gonna get rid of our auras. We're gonna gain a lot of crit chance though, like a lot. So I think it's gonna work out in our favor. 1230. Alright, so we lose a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that we're actually going to end up gaining some here. See how it works out. Yeah, we gain a little bit of damage. Summon our guy. Not much, but we gain some damage. But more importantly, we're going to do more consistent damage because of our crits. And we're going to be able to scale our crits a little bit better. So... oh yeah, and our power charges are going to scale a lot better. So I think it'll end up working out to be quite a bit more. So yeah, we have 42.23 crit chance without any power charges. Yeah. Are you playing this build too then, Keith? Check out, see what kind of maps we have so far. If we don't have any other tier 2 maps, we'll probably just keep doing Lookout for a bit. Oh, we could buy Pen from Xana. Yeah, let's buy the Pen from Xana. It's like a It's Chancellors. May as well. Ah, Baronastra Sunder. Okay. Yeah, I thought about doing Sunder. But I did Sunder a couple, well, yeah, like 2 leagues ago. So, I don't know, I wore myself out on that. The last melee build I played was Molten Strike. Had a lot of fun, but I'm really enjoying traps these days. Oh, crit 2. Crit Sunder, ooh baby. Crit Sunder is really satisfying. It sounds really nice, you know what I mean? Like when it hits things, sometimes it gets like double hits if you line things up. Get the cold damage on them. Alright, so with our 3 power charges with this bow, we're at... Okay, this is really nice. And with our Diamond Flask, that's going to work out to be a lot better. We're going to get really, really good crits. Yeah, we have way more damage with all of our power charges up now. So that was worthwhile. Get those consistent crits. And we'll have to start looking for crit multi-modes for it, or crit multi-jewels. Took some claw and sword nodes. Champion. Oh, champion's really solid to start with too. So yeah, Sunder Champion is one of the better starter builds for sure. Aw, yeah. Yeah, look at all that gold. Quiver. Oh, it's all stuff for us. It's all for us. I don't even know what mods we're doing. There's some traps around here. Might use them as a starter for Delve. Yeah, I would say Sunder Champion, especially if it's a playstyle you enjoy. Really good starter for pretty much any league, honestly. But yeah, it's gonna be good in Delve for sure. So I think I'm gonna start getting some jewel sockets. How many are we close to? We're 2 off from here. Or I could start getting power charges. More power charges. Do we want more power charge? I think we're going jewels. Yeah, let's go for jewel sockets. I think that's the way to go. We're 2 away from 2 jewel sockets. We're gonna try to start rolling some jewels here. See what we can get. We definitely want some crit multi-jewels. Yeah, it's really nice. It feels good all the way through the game too. Some builds take a little bit of ramping up and feel like awkward at certain points of gearing or before you get certain ascendancies, but Sunder feels really solid basically from the moment you get it. Even beforehand, because you can, you know, get through with like Frost Blades or Molten Strike or whatever, or Ground Slam now. You can even level with Ground Slam nowadays. Man, times have changed. Oh, I hope so. I would love to see this. I've never submitted a build onto the forums, but I would love to see it in Build of the Week. That'd be cool. Maybe I should do a write-up on the forums. I've never actually done a write-up on the PoE forums before, mostly because, you know, I'm running two YouTube channels, a Twitch channel, and then all this other stuff. A little lazy for that. I'm not gonna bother doing the Elrion. Speaking of lazy, I say lazy, it's really just that I'm prioritizing my time elsewhere. But it would probably help my YouTube channel if I got a build of the week. Maybe I should take that into consideration. No, we're almost halfway to the golden 1,000 mark. Don't have that many videos either, so if I started making guide videos again, I'm sure I would get things would go a little bit quicker for me, but I'm already making guide videos from MTG, and it's just a weird timing right now with all of the new league stuff coming up. I guess that's a good timing to be doing it. Maybe I should throw together some crafting and map guide videos right when the new league starts. you know, capitalize on that. Oh. Prophecy fulfilled. Yeah, I think I'm just about done here. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Oh, I didn't even notice this was an elder area. Or not an elder, a shaper area. Well. Yeah, after this map, I think we're gonna call it good. I have a sty in my left eye, so that's been bothering me a lot, but I've streamed for a total now of 4 hours today, a little over 4 hours, so doing pretty good despite that. All things considered. Impossible next build of the week. Hey, thanks for stopping in, everybody. I really appreciate that. Really, like, this is a build, this is kind of my pet build, so I'm really happy that you guys are enjoying it. Oh, oh, we got some shaped gloves. Got a Craghead. Craghead's not exciting, but the shaped gloves could be good. We'll see. It might. The low life is kind of killing it. We got ourselves a Meganords. Another okay but not great quiver. I've been getting a lot of those. Yeah, I'll probably pop up and do a couple of guides, release them right before Delve, so people have some guidance through that, I guess. I'm probably not going to bother crafting the Shaper gloves. It's not going to give me a lot of beneficial things, even for the flamethrower trap. We could get some decent things, I think. I'll keep the Meganords. You never know when that might come in handy. But yeah, that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll try to be back a couple of times and progress this character a little bit more. We're only 8 out of 158 in the Atlas, so we still got a long ways to go. Still definitely looking to improve this. This has been Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming, and I will see you next time.